acquainted with yourself. Take that mirror off the shelf. It's a simple plan. Meet the inner man and get acquainted with yourself. Take a look beneath your hat. There's no harm in doing that. If the truth you yearn, there's a lot to learn. Get acquainted with yourself. Don't let your head swell up, cause you've got fame and glory. Your head will shrink if you stop and think. Just take personal inventory. Get acquainted with yourself. Take that mirror off the shelf and say how do you do to the guy who's you. Get acquainted with yourself. Get acquainted with Matt Ray. Thoroughly acquainted with Matt Ray. I'll probably never be able to get him on a gig again. You guys are going to be hiring me. Everyone here is going to start a band, aren't you? But if you get Matt Ray, I wouldn't blame you. Take some time to navel gaze, slip into a primal haze. If you just stop and squint, you'll find much more than lint. Take some time to navel gaze. Activate that extra eye. You think 2 is great? Wait till you give 3 a try. Please spare no expense, perfect your existence, and activate that extra eye. Oh, your little mind may be bending, ego so eager to frighten. You'll find bliss that's never ending. Just entrust, enlist, enlighten them. Get your chakras in a row. You'll exude a healthy glow. You won't find peace of mind when you're all misaligned. Get those chakras in a row. Go on, give yourself a break. You deserve a fairer shake. You only aggravate when you self-flagellate. Come on, give yourself a break. Cut yourself a little slack. Why don't you get off of your own back? Must you be wound so tight you're bound to fuss and fight? Cut yourself a little slack. Well, you rake yourself over the coals when you fall a little short of perfection. If you can't reach those lofty goals, it's not to say that's just not natural selection. So come on, stop it! Leave yourself alone. Why you still digging up all those old bones? It's time you put a lid on all that shoulda did. Go on, leave yourself alone. Don't pick it now again. But we've covered most of the bases, I think. People that are rough on themselves, and people that just need to get in touch with who they are on a more cosmic level, communing with the astral planes and what have you. These cats are setting up a nice little groove. I can't help it. I feel like I gotta speak in the groove. Access your femininity, for only yin will set yang free. Just like the best of men, you've got some estrogen. Access that femininity. Give your girly side a whirl. You know they say boys are the new girls. No reason to repress, it's only extra stress. Give that girly side a whirl. You're a Unitarian after all. Why waste precious time iron pumping to prove that you're the one mas macho? Why not give your hair a good scrunching from a luncheon instead of munching on quiche, ice cold gazpacho? And then have a cry, open that spigot. And here's why, the chicks will all dig it. Don't be the worst of jerks, turn on those waterworks. Go on, have yourself a cry. So fast, get acquainted.